Did you really think Taylor Swift was finished after the Eras Tour? Think again. What most people saw as the grand finale might just be the opening act for something even bigger. Because just when the world thought Taylor would take a break, she pulled off one of her boldest, smartest, and most calculated moves yet, an album that could make her hundreds of millions more and redefine how artists run their empires. But this isn't just another album drop. Life of a Showgirl feels like a power play, one that proves Taylor isn't just the face of pop music, she's the architect of it. When the Eras Tour wrapped in late 2024, it looked like Taylor had reached the peak of her career. $2 billion in revenue, over 4 million tickets sold, and a movie version that shattered box office records worldwide. Critics were calling it the most successful music event of all time. Most artists would have taken a long break after that, but Taylor, she doesn't slow down, she reinvents. Barely months after closing the final show, whispers started circulating online, subtle leaks, mysterious social posts, and cryptic clues hidden in her outfits and speeches. Fans knew something was coming, but no one guessed it would arrive this fast. So when Life of a Showgirl dropped out of nowhere, the internet exploded. Millions of fans streamed the album instantly, and within hours, it became one of the most talked about music releases of the year. But the real story isn't just the surprise, it's why she did it and how it fits into the billion-dollar empire she's quietly been building for over a decade. To understand how Taylor keeps winning, you have to go back to the biggest turning point in her career, the fight for her masters. When she lost ownership of her early catalog years ago, it sparked one of the most public battles in music history. Instead of walking away, Taylor did what no major artist had ever done. She re-recorded her old albums, turning a personal loss into a global victory. Those Taylor's version * releases didn't just reclaim her music, they reshaped the industry. Fans stopped streaming the originals, merch sales exploded, and Taylor proved that artists could take control of their own art and turn it into profit. Now with * Life of a Showgirl *, she owns * everything. Every lyric, every melody, every version. She's no longer negotiating with labels or fighting for rights, she's the boss. That creative freedom is exactly why this new era feels different. It's not about heartbreak anymore, it's about celebration, control, and legacy. Taylor Swift has done something few artists could even attempt. She made physical media cool again. In an era where most music lives on streaming platforms, Taylor's albums are flying off shelves, vinyls, CDs, even cassettes. Why? Because she's not just selling music, she's selling a * moment in time. Each version of her albums feels personal. Alternate covers, secret messages, color-coded vinyls, every edition tells a different story. Fans don't just buy one, they buy them all. Industry analysts say her physical sales alone make up over 30% of her total revenue per release, a number unheard of in modern music. And with * Life of a Showgirl *, she's taking it to another level. Limited vinyl drops, deluxe collector boxes, signed inserts, exclusive merch lines tied to each track, all of it designed to create scarcity, demand, and hype. It's a genius marketing strategy, part nostalgia, part fandom psychology. And it's why every new Swift release becomes an * event instead of just an album. But here's the twist, this time it's not just business, there's a deeper meaning behind the glitter. Rumors suggest that * Life of a Showgirl * is more than just a record. It's a reflection of where Taylor is right now, at peace, in love, and in complete control. For nearly 2 decades, her music has been about heartbreak, loss, and transformation. But this time, she's writing from a place of power. She's engaged to NFL star Travis Kelce at the peak of her fame and finally free from the creative restraints that used to define her. The album title itself, Life of a Showgirl, feels symbolic. It's a nod to performance, reinvention, and resilience. She's not just the performer on stage anymore. She's the woman who built the stage, wrote the script, and owns the spotlight. Lyrically, early reviews suggest the album blends self-awareness with spectacle. Some tracks celebrate independence, others playfully mock fame itself. One fan described it as Taylor looking in the mirror and loving what she sees. But that's not all. There's a subtle layer of mystery, too. Online buzz hints at cryptic references, coded lyrics about industry feuds, quiet rivalries, and even hints of her future plans. Whether those rumors are true or not, one thing's certain: she knows exactly how to keep the internet talking. Taylor Swift doesn't just break records, she rewrites the rulebook. Let's talk numbers. Her 2022 album Midnights made over $230 million globally in its release year. Then the Tortured Poets department followed with over 1 million sales in its first week alone. Add in merch bundles, streaming, licensing, and she's sitting comfortably in the billionaire club. If Life of a Showgirl performs even close to those numbers, or surpasses them, which many analysts expect, we're looking at another $200 to $300 million in revenue just from this album cycle. That's before touring, before movie deals, before brand partnerships. And here's what's wild: she doesn't even need a tour to make that money. But if she chooses to, even a limited residency, say, a Las Vegas run, could generate hundreds of millions more. It's a masterclass in diversification. Taylor isn't just an artist anymore, she's a corporation wearing a sparkly bodysuit. So what happens next? Reports claim that Taylor has been quietly scouting venues in Los Angeles and Las Vegas for a possible residency, something more theatrical, more cinematic than a traditional concert. Think Broadway meets arena pop. There's also speculation of a Life of a Showgirl film concept, a stylized performance documentary that would tie into the album's themes of fame and illusion. Considering how successful the Eras Tour movie was, it wouldn't be surprising if she went for it again. And then there's the branding side. Industry insiders believe Taylor's company, *13 Management*, is planning to launch a new series of product lines, fashion collabs, beauty extensions, even limited edition fragrances tied to the album's imagery. None of this is confirmed yet, but the pattern is clear. Taylor isn't just releasing music, she's designing a lifestyle around it. Each project feeds the next, each album builds the empire. And the best part, she's doing it all independently, no label interference, no corporate middlemen, no loss of control. That's why she's become not just a pop star, but a blueprint for the future of fame. It's hard to overstate how much Taylor has reshaped modern music. Since 2020, her releases have boosted vinyl sales across the entire industry. Record stores have reported triple-digit growth whenever she drops new editions. Even artists outside her genre, from indie to hip-hop, have copied her rollout strategy: cryptic clues, multiple versions, limited editions. And it's not just about sales. Taylor's business model has changed how labels negotiate contracts. More artists are demanding ownership, transparency, and creative freedom. The Swift effect isn't just cultural, it's economic. She's single-handedly proven that one artist with enough vision and loyal fans can outperform entire marketing departments. But what's even more interesting is how she keeps doing it without alienating her audience. Every new move, even the most strategic, still feels personal. Fans don't see a corporation, they see *her, and that authenticity is priceless. Taylor Swift has reached a point few artists ever do: total autonomy. She calls the shots, she owns the masters, she controls the narrative. But what makes this new chapter fascinating isn't just the scale of her success, it's how she's turning business strategy into storytelling. Each era, each album, each surprise drop, it's all part of one ongoing narrative. A woman who turned obstacles into ownership, heartbreak into headlines, and music into an empire. Life of a Showgirl isn't just another hit album. It's a symbol of what happens when an artist outgrows the system and builds her own. So no, Taylor Swift isn't done, far from it. If the Eras Tour was her victory lap, Life of a Showgirl is her next act. A declaration that she's in full command of her art, her image, and her empire. And while the rest of the industry is still trying to catch up, Taylor's already planning the next move. Because for Taylor Swift, the show never really ends, it just evolves.